So, welcome friends to another video. This time, let us discuss a serious issue, or let's say, issue with some substance. Why is the stock market beaming? No right answer, only guesses. Some educated guess, some not so educated, because there could be many answers, but we may not be able to handle so many answers at one go. Maybe we can comprehend, analyze, correlate 4 or 5 reasons, 4 or 5 parameters, variables. We can't take in, say, for example, 10. So this exercise is to identify 3 or 4 reasons for the boom in the Indian market. Okay, let us start by listing them out. 1. Corporate India is performing really good. 2. India has become an attractive investment destination. 3. Investor base in India has expanded substantially. Okay, let us look at this, randomly picked, not so much researched and all, just, what you call a common man's guess, a little in depth. Let us start with the obvious one, though not the most significant one. Investor base has indeed expanded. A lot of new people have come in, mainly through mutual funds. A lot of young people, their aim is not to play the market. They are not interested in the daily courts. Their sole aim is to earn a return which is reasonably better than the bank rate. That is one aspect. So, this in fact is the ideal setup for any market to go up. A lot of investors who are interested only in investment, not in the day-to-day trade or the ups and downs in the market. So this is a positive aspect, and this has definitely helped the market to grow. The large base also means information travel a little low. So sudden jumps, sudden leaps, sudden reactions are almost tempered. In a way, it's good. Market is gaining some sort of stability because of this large participation. Now, let us move on to the second reason. India has turned investor friendly. There's no doubt about it. It's not because of the inviting smile we flash on international forums and meetings. It is actually the offer that we made to the investors. Tangible offers, tangible benefits, things they can touch and feel, not just business talk. So that is what has attracted the international investors to India. Let them look at it a little in detail. 1. Cheap labor. Let us not forget is India is probably the place where you can get skilled laborers at the cheapest rate in the whole world. Then the second reason is the assured government support. Third one, steady political climate. Let us look at them one by one. Let us start with the simplest one, steady government. Yes, Indian government is going to be in the hands of the ruling party for quite some time. So there is no risk of policy change in between. Government change is probably rolled out. At least the international forum, they don't feel that there will be a change in the government in India in the near future. The second reason is assured government support, which means, as I said earlier, tangible supports. Government would have most probably come into agreement with these international companies on the perks they will get, on the benefits the government will offer, which are not in the open domain. We don't know what they have entered into, what they have offered, what they have accepted. But there could be, for example, an assurance that the tax regime will never change. As long as they stay, they will continue to enjoy the tax benefits they are being offered now. The second offer could be they can have a free hand in trading in land. For example, they can buy, sell, hire land in India as they wish. Of course, in the name of a company that they can manage, not an issue. Then assured government support. Yes, what else we have here is, okay, let's try. I made some notes, I'm referring to that. Now, the specific offers, as I said, we don't know, but we are already doing some guesswork. Hire and fire employees. Hire and fire employees as they wish. That may be one of the covered promises Government of India has made to the international companies. So all this put together, India has definitely become an attractive, no-risk destination for investment. That is one of the reasons why Indian market is booming, because a lot of foreign funds are coming in. Then, of course, cheap labor, we have about cheap labor, we already mentioned that. But India is probably the country where corporates are taxed at the minimum possible level, and the public has to pay one of the highest tax rates in the whole world. It's an anomaly, a lot of people have pointed out. But why it is so? The answer is probably politics. And we don't go into that at this moment, maybe later, sometime later. So, but one thing remains, the cheap labor is definitely a handicap of India, a miserable weakness of India, but that we have offered for exploitation. Whether we should have done it is again a very difficult question, but we have done it. That is what really attracts internal investors. Now, coming back to is the factor. Of course, there are then this India has other advantages like reasonably good infrastructure, and it has improved in the recent years, no doubt about it. Then domestic market of India is so big that even without exports, any company can manage to sell quite a lot. Their production can be absorbed by the vast market in India. There are also positive points. One of the reasons why India is considered investor friendly. Then, of course, that issue is that our forex reserve is huge. But then, forex reserve, there is something fishy about it. Balance of trade in India has a balance of trade which is negative in all the years, in the past, in the present, everywhere. So what it means is we buy more than we sell, or we import more than we export. So this forex reserve, not a rupee in this, not a dollar in this forex reserve has come out of any real activity in India. Then why the reserve is booming, what makes it up, we will discuss in maybe in another video, another episode. But forex reserves, when they look at it, when the foreign companies look at it, good forex reserve means there is no question of default on the part of the company in case they want to withdraw their investment. So they are assured, they have set up confidence at that level. Now, the most important reason is that corporates are definitely minting money, making a lot of profit in India. Why that is happening is, one reason is that they have been, government is protecting them with all sort of incentives, as I mentioned again, low tax rate, and a host of other things. But then, is it corporates making a lot of profit? Is it good for the country, good for the economy? Does it mean that India is also making profit, or Indian economy is booming? Certainly not. A no profit or meager profit corporate would have definitely helped the Indian citizens much better. So when the corporates make profit, it simply means they are selling at an exorbitant rate. Had they cut down their profit, price of the manufactured goods should have come down to that level, inflation should have come under control, lot of things. But let us go by the impression that corporates performing good is very, very positive aspect. Let us accept it for this discussion. So the conclusion is, Indian stock market is beaming for a reason, or two, or three. It's not without reason. It's not that it is just flying away. We don't understand what happens. There are a lot of positive aspects which help the Indian market boom. One another aspect which we didn't discuss is, international market is too in a bull run, which means every market will go up like that. But then, okay, Indian markets are on a reasonable footing. It is going up, continuous up movement, though it looks a little strange, is substantiated, is logical at least. But the question is, how long will it last? When the fall finally comes, how sharp it will be? Now, difficult questions again, but we can't ignore them also. That is what goes into any analysis of the stock market. When it will fall, is it not over hot already? Whether we should invest or stay back or sell off. All these things are also important questions which we will discuss later in another episode, because I am tired, you are bored to sleep. So let us take a break, a long break. We will come back to the issue in the next episode. Bye.